Alright, so basically you could do something like this with geometry nodes. Does Blender still have this capability? Can Blender still skin? Hmm. Okay, I know for sure it has like, okay, let's go into here. So it has a surface, right? Like NURB surface. This is like a NURB surface. Delete all that. We're inside of a surface patch here. Okay, so here we are making this kind of NURB surface stuff here. What I did, I just went inside into the let me turn my screen cast keys here. What can we do with this? Well, we could play around with it. I'm making like a wine glass on the NURBs. Let's press an E for extrude coming in for this. And stuff. And like E again. Just come down. This is how you make champagne glasses in Blender. At least with NURBs in Blender. Just make, oops, let's do right here. Ooh. Can I do a loop cut in here? I don't know. I don't think it works like that. Let's see, segments, subdivide segments, wow. Control points, yep. Smooth hooks, surface, spin, split, separate. It's interesting. Hey, I made like a very basic cup, a wine glass or whatever. Let's bring that down so. Okay, let's see what parameters we got in here. Oh, we have resolution, so you can make it like a low poly, like so. You can bring up the resolution that way. What if we go wireframe? If we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't really show you, does it? So. Oh, take out the control points. Let's see what other stuff it has there. Oh, oh, here we go. Wireframe. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we want to subdivide it that way. Yeah, let's go like 8 here. Let's go 8 there. This is a really subdivided mesh. Okay. Some nerves, and from here I guess you can make it into like an polygon. Let's do half the resolution. So see what that looks like. There we go. Oops. Yeah, it's level 4. Okay. And there we are. In Blender, that's doing some Blender like stuff. Okay, what else can we do here? I have an idea. Let's make a new sphere. New sphere. Let's grab this point here. Like so. See, let's bring them up so like a little bit. Let's grab all these guys. See those a little bit. Grab Z. Grab Z. Okay. I'm gonna make the subdivision on this even lower. I'll go 2 on this. And what are we doing with this one? Well, let's see. That's what I thought. So just grab this guy. Can we can we delete this one, guys? Delete him. Let's see. Ooh, and that totally got rid of a whole bunch. Segments. Oh, we don't want to do that. Back on track. Okay. So I'm just gonna extrude this guy up. Oh, let's get rid of that guy. Alright, let's do something like this. Let's extrude this guy up. Come on, no more surfaces? Okay. Well, alright, if it wants it like that, extrude. So pretty much gonna get something like that. Now let's delete this guy. Okay, here we go. Kinda. Alright. Maybe if it delete that guy, it probably wouldn't matter either. Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, so grab that guy, scale this guy in. Grab, bring him down. scale them even more. Let's go down with that guy grabs. Go down, so something like that. Extrude this guy up. Yeah, let's do something like that. So what I'm doing is making kind of like a noob's grape. Something like that. I think the stem needs to be a little smaller. We're just having fun here, guys. A NURBS grape, because we made a NURBS cup, which is probably like the simplest thing to do. Now we're making like a NURBS grape. Just having fun, not trying to be the coolest of the cool. Just creating something that's fun. Right, so we have, and I want to take and put this down here by the, bring the point to there. Something like so. Okay. And I don't think a grape stem is actually this long, so. Let's bring that up some. Let's leave it like so. Oh, we want to set 2 also. Alrighty. Wow. Okay, so what do we do with all this? What we want to do, you know, you could basically do a lot of cool stuff using using like the NURBS, using Blender's new like geometry nodes and stuff. And I'm gonna actually bring up like image of grapes. You know, if you want to create something, it's always good to have you know, some sort of image that you could look at, you know, as reference, and it could help you create a lot of cool stuff. So I'm looking at this and I could see, you know, I just did a quick little search online just to take a look, and this is what that looks like. Oh, bunch of grapes. So when you look, this is how it looks like. It's kind of like a cone, right, with some irregularity. So, and it's actually like a bunch of like stems, and then stems are stemming off stuff, and you could totally build all that in geometry nodes, or you could do it the fun way, which is the way I want to do it. So let's do it the fun way. All right. Let's continue with our NURBS thing. So we made first we made this using the Blender's NURBS. We made that using Blender NURBS. Let's make this the size of our actual grape, or somewhat of our, not actual grape, but like a grape size, right there. And I want to make all the stems that has all the grapes coming from it. So let's continue down the NURBS path. All right, so I'm gonna use a Bezier to make the main branch. So I'm gonna rotate, R for rotate on the X90, so I can see this. All right, and I'm gonna make a bunch here, and this is how I'm gonna do it. Now the structure of a grape stem, of a bunch of grapes. Let's see if we could figure that out. So it gets less and less as it goes down. I think it branches out more and more at the top. And that's how it grows. It just keeps branching out, branching out, branching out. So it's definitely a branch, and then there's like very few at the bottom. Let's see if we could create something kind of similar to that. So I'm just gonna select all this, And I'm gonna, at least in one dimension, right? So let's select all this, and I'm gonna go and go this to change, toggle this handles to vector. Alright, I'm gonna go into tweak mode so I can just easily move the points around. And you could do it where you don't have to see the handles. And you don't even need, you could use this, you know, you don't even have to use it with these vectors and that kind of thing. So, oops. Definitely want to see those. Let's see. Okay. I'll stop screwing around. Okay, we're back on track here. This is screwing around and checking some stuff. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna just grab this guy. Bring this guy down here. Let's bring it down to the bottom. Right. So that's the first thing. Then I'm gonna subdivide this guy. Subdivide it. Subdivide it like so. And now if I'm gonna press E, select one guy and press E. Alright, I'm gonna press E. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. What is going on there? Oh. Whoa, let's undo that. Okay, you know, first of all, I'm gonna make this into a mesh. That'll just be easier. Okay, so I just did that because I have a convert to mesh on my as a shortcut. So in order to do so, what I'm doing, I'm just selecting a point and clicking. All right, just gonna do this with this one. Second point and click. 2. Second point and click. Oops. Let's go the other way. Select another point and then click. Alrighty. Let's go switch over to our tweak tool. Just gonna start tweaking these out. Branch off like so. Branch off like so. Branch off like so. I'm gonna make the grapes at each point. Okay, we're just making some stuff here, guys. I don't think this is all. You know what? Let me do a search and see if I can see like a grape, a bunch of grape bunch structure. Let's see that. Maybe there is. Oh, look at that. They actually have the structure of a bunch of grapes. Okay, so it's like main things and then little things pop out, kinda like that. 3D reconstruction of a grape bunches. Okay, maybe this might lead to it here. So, okay, so this is how the structure of a grape. This is why it's good to look for things. So there's like a main one, and then there's tiny lets coming out from that, right? Yeah. So main one, and tiny things. So I'm gonna just do like what it did there. Alright. So main one, so main one here. Main one here. So you could take this image here, bring it into Blender and trace this structure right here back out. And the structure I'm looking at, let's just zoom into here, is this structure. You can literally trace this structure back out, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab these and just tweak these out into position. I'm just taking my time and doing a little bit at a time. This is not, you could do all this using geometry nodes and, or, you know, particles, and you could programmatically have it branch out like this. But I'm just doing it by hand. In case if you're in a program that's not that intelligent, you could apply the same thing. And sometimes it's good to kind of in your head work out simple fundamentals like these, you know, kind of have a feeling of like what things should be a little bit. So I'm just doing something like this. Yeah, so if I go to side view now, the other view, there's not much going on here. So we want to make this a little bit cooler. So into side view. Okay. You know, almost replicate the same thing back almost on the, you know, in that space, in this space. Okay, so there's some kind of structure here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select all these guys, all the edges, like so, so, all these edges. I'm just gonna go into this view and just duplicate them, and then rotate them in Z, something like so. Okay, let's just get these points back up and popping. Let's just let's just put these back here. Oh, I gotta make sure that my snap to vertex is on. So I'm gonna snap these vertices back. Like so. Right, so we get something like that. Let's go to the top view. Notice that this looks kind of a little off, so I'm just gonna do something like this. You know, I'm just tweaking accordingly. Right. This is a weird, a weird grape branch, but hey, you know, we're having fun. So this part of doing 3D is having fun, and then also being able to be observant, right? So it comes through like really having like a good eye to observation. If you have a good eye for observation, then you could okay. I'm gonna select, yeah, this is a weird grape branch compared to that diagram. But you know what, we're gonna play around and see what we get, right? So I'm just gonna select all this and press Alt M, merge by distance. So we kind of got those all going. Let's go to the top view again. Right, and what you could do, just do a little bit of soft selection here. Just grab. Okay, that's great. And it's just kind of scoochy things over, make it a little more organic. I want to nicely bunched out branch of grapes. There we go. So yeah, so this is gonna look real odd, but fun. Okay, let's come back here. All right, so I'm gonna select everything and I'm gonna subdivide it one more time. Let's hit that, everything is another subdivide. Actually, before we do that, let's add a modifier on this. We're gonna go add subdivision modifier. Subdivision, displays, some GPU. We have a simple one. Is this being subdivided? I think it should be. Let's click on that. Oh, it's an optimal display. Turn that off. Okay, I'm just gonna subdivide everything once. So you can select everything. I'm gonna Control E. Subdivide. I actually really thought this would work on this like this. Let's see. I'm on display. Huh. It's odd. Okay. And I'm gonna keep everything selected. Let's extrude. Let's see something here. Oh, okay. Thing about blend, if it's like more than one vertex, you get like an edge like that. If you extrude, you get like a thing like that. But what I could do though, I could separate just the vertices. Oops. Let's turn this turn that off. Oh, yeah, let's do that. And something like this. Separate that selection. Select this. And let's see if we can get it to A, and let's delete edges only, edges and faces, so we do have vertices. Okay, now let's extrude off of these. A, E, oh, no. Do that again, extrude. Oh, gotta have everything selected, extrude. Right, I want to move all these in the individual origins. Grab. Along the normals. Yeah, I guess it can't do that for vertices. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. This is very interesting. Okay, gonna leave that alone. Well, we could do other things. We can make a branch that does that, right? So I'm not gonna do that. Let's just stick with our simple methods here. Alrighty, so we got our grape, and we got our object that we should be doing some emissions on. Let's just jump in there and do it. I'm gonna select all these guys down here and make those a vertex group. Grapes. Okay, and we're gonna use the particles. We're gonna use some particles to spawn these on those points. Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna go new particle system. Right now the particle system falls. Start. I'm gonna start at 50 and at 100. A lifetime 50, I guess. Or we could even use the hairs, but let's see what the results each one give. I think here might be even better. Let's go here. Alright, segments, seed, number, source, not faces, vertices. Okay. Image from vertices. Yeah, but see, I don't have. Oh yeah, we do have the vertex group right here. So density would be grapes. Length would be grapes. Give it another seed. Yeah, length. Volume. Vertex. Yeah. No. Let's go back. Let's just stick with particles. Okay, we're going on vertices. Seed is that, and let's go 100. We're gonna make a little timeline here. I think it deals with like some time and that kind of thing, yeah. So you gotta like check the life out. So start from starting frame. It's supposed to go minus 50. Minus 50. 50. There you go. Alright, so this is where our grapes are going to spawn. Let's go back to 0 here. Back to 1. And let's say 1. A lifetime 50. Okay, let's go through each one here. Lifetime randomness, lifetime, minus 50, let's go N 50. Let's go lifetime 100. Yeah, okay, and velocity, normals, 0. 0 is 0 everything out. Rotation, go into rotation, velocity here. Particle orientation does not affect exploding. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Angular velocity and all that. Okay, physics, none. Okay, so we got our grapes happening there. And yeah, these are some weird grapes, guys. Let's see. Display is rendering. Children. This is simple. Display amount. Render amount. Display amount. Let's go children 50. Length. Let's go interpolated, if I can remember. Interpolated is always gives you the better, best of two worlds. I think this is mostly for here. But we'll check that out. Gravity, force field. Okay, go back into render. So right now it's rendering a path, but we're going to render an object. And the object we want is this here, which is a grape. Okay. Scale, let's go on. Show you meta. Oh, actually it's this right here. So let's rename these things grape. Name this cup. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's make sure we have the right one. Yeah, we definitely want grape on here. Object orientation. Okay. See if we can get this to pop up. So C is 50. That. Report display. These little crosses. So they're there, but it's not showing up. Let's display as rendered. Okay. Let's see, let's apply some rotations and transformations. Apply rotation transforms. Do the same thing with this. Still, oh boy, it's not showing up. Let's go to our rendered view and see if that'll work. It's not. Let's see. What's the problem here? Oh, the life randomness. 100. Emit from vertices. Alright, motor. Yep. Maybe I should add this into a collection. It might work, you know. It should work with just objects. So I don't know. Let's go object. Maybe I need to save. Let's save this. So let's save this as. Let's call this libs objects. Glass and grapes. I don't know why it's not showing to scale. Let's play this through. Let's end this at 100. Yeah, nothing like that, right? So, because I mean, there's no. It's just not showing it. Oh, maybe because it's a NURBS object. It probably wants a mesh. That's probably why. So I'm gonna convert this. There you go. There's all grapes. There's all grapes, guys. Does not instance NURBS. Instance interesting. Okay, so let's see what we could do about the yeah. So this phase is 0. Phase randomness. Here we go. Interesting. Oh, is it doing the that's not how grapes work, guys. Again, this is all funky grapes, right? Let's give these let's give this a little twirl. Let's give this a little bit of randomness. If it's not random, what happens? Okay. Look at these look at these grapes, guys. Oh man, this is so funny. I make that completely random. All right. Oh, that's just, you know, that's decade. It's not a decade out already, right? So we're gonna, you just need some valley happening. Let's go world. Yeah, we just need that. All right. Okay, so scale, so a little scale randomness. Actually, it's supposed to be more at the bottom. The scale is supposed to go down more at the bottom. So let's do scale as scale as 1. Ooh, 0.5 then. And let's put a little bit of randomness in that. Not much. Let's go 0.7. I think that's better. And man, this is some weird grapes. And let's go vertex group. Oh, you know what? We probably made we didn't assign anything to the group. We made the group, but we didn't assign the vertices to it. That's why it's not working. So let's do this. Let's go back here and let's assign these vertices. And it says deselect. And let's select them again. Yep, that's why. So now, if we go back here into the to here, right? We want to select grapes again, just like so. Okay. Yeah, let's see. So here I'm in this emitter. Let's see, instance object is grape. Okay. Render parent particles. Yes, go to children now. This is where we, no children. We're interpolated amount. I think this is mostly for here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is mostly for here, so none. Yeah. Although I thought that you could have different you could have children for particles too. I have to look into that. This is a weird bunch of grapes. That's what these are. So if I select everything, I duplicate it, then I rotate Z. I should have even more, rotate Z. I should have even more red grapes. Let's grab this, let's make it onto one main branch. Same thing I know is the one main branch always is always there. Okay. Okay, so let's select everything now and just Control M, merge the distance, and boom. We have a bigger bunch of weird grapes. Let me get rid of some of these sticky out ones here. Don't need those. They're not profiting anything really. So just can I get rid of them? Okay. Getting there. Okay, so let's add a lattice on this. The particle system, I'm gonna add a lattice. Well, we gotta make a lattice object, right? So let's do that. Let's go here. Here we are. And I'm going to just quickly make this. Oh, I think the way you do it, a good way to do it is like this. Scale. Whoa. What just happened? All my grapes disappeared. What? Oh, okay. I probably entered in some sort of weird mode. Okay. Oh, here we are. So I'm just gonna scale this guy, and I'll more or less be the general shape of everybody. Grab Z. Scale them out some. Alrighty. Yep, it's gonna scale it up just a little bit more, it's fine. Grab Z. And I'm gonna skinny them up. Let's go to top view. Okay. And we probably even don't need these cross sections here like this. Just need this. And I'm just gonna link this object to that object by parenting it. Lattice deform. Now we could come to lattice and we could try to deform this guy into some kind of grapey submission. So I'm just gonna scale this like so. Scale that like so. Scale these like so. Oh, it's a bunch of grapes. There's a bunch of weird alien grapes. Okay. Well, I can make the split like that. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. And the center point, I'm thinking. Grab Z. It's gonna bring these up so look like it's hanging a bit. Yep. Well, gravity's happening there. Okay. What we could do, we could probably try to subdivide this a little bit more. I'm gonna select all these vertices. I'm just gonna come right click and subdivide. There you go. There's a cluster. And I'm surprised that by doing subdivision, it doesn't. If we hide this and hide that, let's just hide those for a minute. Well, it's not solidify, I want to subdivide. Subdivision surfaces. Oh. Maybe it's a smooth I want. Yeah, smooth is definitely doing something. Hmm. It's like a maybe like a relax or something. Smooth Lapian. Whoa. Oh, zero. Let's get rid of that smooth. Get rid of the subdivide. Oh, I think this might be what I wanted. Should not repeat it so much. Repeat it just a little bit. Okay. What if let's try shifting some of these around? Okay. Now what if there's another thing in here called skin. Let's add a skin to the stem before we do anything else. Branch smoothing. Ooh. Not symmetrize it. You want to select all these. Then you want to Alt A. Select all and then A. Shift A. Control A. Yep. And I just want to create like something like that. Kind of stem like that. Nope. Nope. Something like that. So let's see, the particle system happens there. Then I skin it. Oh, skin it after that. And lattice moves everything last. Maybe I want to subdivide the just do something like that. Oh no, that needs to happen first. The skin. Let's subdivide the skin. Let's see if that works. Subdivision surface. Yeah, that works. Simple. 2. Let's go Clatmol. Okay. Let's check out this this Lapian smoothing thing. If we don't repeat it as much, 2 times, get rid of it. I think we might have what we need here. All the grapes are connected. Okay, so oh, what a journey, huh? A bunch of like weird alien grapes. And we're not done yet, so let's see if we can move these into place. Alright, I'm gonna use a curve to do that. So you got those being subdivided. I'm just gonna bring this here, so divide that so that it then moves. Okay. Okay, let's add another curve here. Let's save, make sure our blender doesn't crash. Let's rotate X 90. I'm gonna grab this guy, bring this guy to the tippy toppies. Or right here for right now. And let's grab everything. Let's bring this guy here. Let's grab everything. Let's make all the handles here automatic. And I'm just gonna turn the display of this, the viewport display of this to always be in front, so I could see how this is gonna affect everything. It's gonna start up here, gonna come here, and it's gonna extrude down. Not gonna do a whole lot, just come in here. Let's control how the lattice goes on this. Like so. Not I'm gonna come here, and then yeah, this is like so. And then this is like that. Okay, let's go right down the center. So I want to parent this to that P, and it's going to go follow path, path constraint, curve deform. Select that. Okay, so under Bezier, it's going on the X. Let's try the Y. Okay, let's see something. Let's see if we do something like this. Right. So minus Y. Okay. So we got our Bezier. There we go. You see that? All of a sudden we can move them around. Alright. So let's hide this guy. And let's come over here to this lattice right here. Hide that lattice. So we just got this. I'm gonna bring this guy over like so. Put him inside of the cup of grapes. This is the fun part, right? It's not one-to-one, but that's fine. Let's see what we could get here happening. I think we can even subdivide this. Get even finer control. And that's a it's a cup of grapes, guys. You know, I was like, what do you think? What do you think? Does it look tasty? And of course, you know, you could like then put a shader on it and all that fun stuff. I did the most kind of on the fly, not thinking too much way to do this. There's way better ways to do this, like literally, you know, that you could have like, you know, this stuff being controlled better and, you know. Yeah, there's way better ways to do this, guys. I'm just doing it the old-fashioned, fun, not thinking too much way. But yeah, that's using curves. You know, I use a curve constraint on this. We use NURBS. Oh, let's go back here. We use surfaces, sorry, to construct like a kind of like a cup. Like so. I'm just gonna lay down a plane here. And of course, while we at it, is gonna make it into a thing. There you go. Smooth. Oh man, let's see what happens. Let's save this. Let's put this in EV there. Let's rotate this a little bit. I want to see what I'm doing, so something like so. I'm just gonna bring this a little bit forward. Something like that. Let me remind you that the grapes are intersecting parts parts of the cup. Something like that. These are not grapes, these are like weird bunch of olives or something like that. Fun times. Okay, let's make a camera. And let's go along the locals of the camera, pull that out. I'm going to the camera view and I have my camera set up with a shortcut, Shift F. I think Blender used to have that shortcut, but they took it out to favor other things, but you could bring it back in if you wanted. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. Let's see. Let's make this a perfect square. 64 by 64. Oh, it's not a sampling, sorry. Let's go 512. Not 512. Let's go 256. No, not 512. 1024. 1024. 1024. All right, and let's zoom in. Shift F. See, like some grapes are intersecting each other, all that sort of stuff. Let's leave it like this, right? And make sure that everything is nice and smoothed out. And let's hit a render right now. I'm gonna hide this control Bezier. Let's go to shading. Let's go back here and let's turn this back into a regular thing. Right. This is regular model. Let's save this and let's go into, yeah, so let's go back into here and let's make this as the render view. Let's bring this right up in here like so. And what I want to do is let's lay down a light right now. So it's gonna add like a little sunlight. That's not bad. I want the light to go the other way though. So let's grab all of this. Something like that. And let's just rotate it on the X. Something like so. Rotate in Y. Something like so. Trying to give it some interest, right? This is a sun strength. Let's go 3. Oh, this is a environment, sorry. Let's go 1 environment. If 0, then that would be like that. I don't want it to be completely black. Do something like that. And let's select our sunlight. Right, the more angle you put on it, the blurrier it becomes like so. I have to remember the whole thing about this. So I think small objects. Yeah, it should be sharper. But not so sharp. Something like that. And then you want to raise the strength up. Let's see what other parameters we have here for EV. But this is the EV render that we're using. Let's go back into here. Okay. Turn the ambient occlusion on. You can control the distance on that. Yeah, I give it a little bit of distance. Like so. Trace precision, turn that up. Factor is fine. And what else am I going to do? We're going to come down here and use screen space, reflections, and turn off half. We're going to go to higher under trace. Turn the roughness. Leave the roughness at 0.5, that's fine. Edge fading. Turn down the edge fading 0.3. Okay, so we got something like this. Right? We should add a material to it. The materials always tend to make things stand out more, so I'm going to add a material to the backdrop. I'm just going to give it a slightly darker material so these things pop out. Alright. I'm not going to color these. So what I'm going to do, let's do a quick render of this. Let's see what this looks like rendered. So I'm going to come here in Blender with these options over here. Sampling. So 64 viewport with viewport denoise. Let's see what this looks under cycles. Ooh, cycles always gives it a little bit more interest if I do say so myself. Well, let's just stick with the EV for now. Let's turn the roughness up on this thing here a little bit. And let's go back in here. So screen space reflection, shadows. Just turn the shadows up a little bit, shadow quality. Yep, turn that up a bit. Alright. So now I'm gonna render out that image. Okay, here we go. So that's the image that we got. Let's try something. Let's save this and see what using something like you know, like an AI program could do with this image. I'm gonna go to my desktop, call it wine glass. Full of grapes. You put a wine glass. A wine glass of grapes. This is what we're going to call the image. And that's what I'm going to put into the prompt. Regular RGB. Save something like so. And we're going to save this. Because later we could come in Blender and try to add some materials and fix it up. We don't need to do that right now. Just take a look at the image. That's it. Square image, because I think it likes to work with square images. So I'm gonna fire up Stable Diffusion. Then we're gonna bring the image in and see if it could do anything with it. Okay, so off the bat, I'm gonna put a photograph of. Oh, I didn't copy the thing. Okay, a photograph of a wine glass. Full of red grapes. Let's just see what that does. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come here and change some settings. I'm gonna use Photomax. I'm gonna use that. Stick with that. And, you know, okay, let's see what we get. So if I tune this up, and these are just different little settings they have for the thing. I'm gonna say stick with that, stick with these. And let's do 3 options each and 3 rendered at the same time. And I'm just gonna go and browse on the desktop, grab this. And let's just run it and see what we get. So I want the strength to the prompt strength to, let's leave the prompt strength at 8 and see what we get. It's good to run things default as much as possible. Then, you know, we could touch it up. Let's see what we get. Excuse me. It's a new kind of wine glass. It's a square wine glass. Oh. 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 So it's how about a bunch of red grapes in a wine glass? I think that's a little more descriptive. A bunch of red grapes in a wine glass. Okay, so it obviously took away a whole lot. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna tune down the prompt strength to 0.35. I think normally works. Let's try it again. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. You see what it's doing with the model that we do? This is a little closer to the model. How about if we turn the this prompt up to 12? Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, I like some of these. Okay, what if we do the go up to 30? And you know what? I think there's a thing in here for caustics. The color is coming in. Let's add some beautiful lighting. Let's add some caustics. Let's leave that for now. We have a lot in there. I'm going to let's render another. I think this needs to do a little more work here. Let's go 50. Normally people go 50. Let's try that. Ooh, 50 may have been a bit much. I like what I'm getting though. Let's see, you know what, we could do some of this thing called, in painting. So let's try that. Let's go kind of reddish. Let's go like that. Let's go put some blur. Let's see if we could do something like that. I don't know if this will help, but let's see. Let's drop a little bit of this in there. A bit of color. Preserve color profile. Okay, let's try that. Let's go. I think it's maybe a little bit much up here. I think the last time was 25, we went 30, how about 35 and that. Ooh. Yeah, let's try it again with less. She tries to give it that red color. Ooh, these look a lot better. This last one right here. How about any clear? And this drum strength. Let's make it a little bit more strong. Let's go 5. Let's go. Well, red wine grapes. Ooh. I think I ought to back that away to 3. How about the guidance step? You want to make that probably a little higher, 1.5. At 12, let's go 15. You don't want to stray away too far. You just kind of want to take what you have and make it better. Oh. Let's back away on that. Let's see. Let's go back to 25 and see what we get. I think me clumsily putting that red on there probably did not work. And then we could use different models, right? Let's try this. Let's try open journey. I could have put like the basic color on there. Do a guidance skill. Let's tune that down to like 9.5. See what that looks like. Okay, I'm gonna reload the image. Let's try it again with all that clumsy red that I put on there. Okay, I go 15 on that with it, then try to make it red. Pump strength 0.8. Guidance skill is what? 7.5. Let's try that. Ooh. All of a sudden it just gives us completely different things. Just basically playing around with these different settings. Okay, got it back. Oh, I like that one. See, draw another 25 steps and see what we get. Okay, let's try it again. A clear wine glass full of a bunch of red wine grapes. Let's try that again. Let's just switching around the prompt to see if we get something slightly different. Let's go, let's make this 50. This might actually need to go up to like 4. Ooh, let's really render that out. So let's go definitely 35 on that. Let's render it again. Definitely getting there. Get 35 on that. And this you could use something like negative prompts, so as you can see, monochrome. Okay, this is starting to look kind of nice. Let's try to render it with and see if we don't get any monochrome in there. See what it does. Okay, let's see, let's do some in painting again. Okay, I'm not gonna go so clumsily like the last time and did that stuff. I'm gonna come down and I'm just gonna just give it a light something. Just want to put a little bit of color in there. Alrighty. Let's get a wine glass, a little blue to it. Let's see if that works. I'll put on a vel. On a royal velvet cloth. With gold pattern. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got. Woo! Oh, look at that. Let's try that in paint again. Let's give it that velvet. No, what's going on here? It's not doing. Okay, let's see if this works. The blurry. You don't want it blurry. Sharp focus. Oh, patterns. Let's do that. I wonder if it no needs at 50. Oh yeah, it's able to render a little bit better. Look at that. Look at this one right here. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, I like that. Well, look at this, guys. So that look interesting. Maybe turn it up to 70. See if it'll do more steps. Interesting. Okay, wine glass. Yeah, let's see if it'll do it. Didn't quite do it, but it's doing the glass though. Maybe in paint the red wine. Asking for trouble. This is fun. What do you guys think? Let's go with the red wine right here. Whoa, whoa. See, undo. Do that like so. Let's go here. Yeah, do this for like a highlight. I know it's in the wrong place, guys, but let's see what we get. Let's do that for the max. Let's do stable diffusion. Let's go. Ooh, it actually tried to do it. I'm liking that. Yeah, to try to keep some of the shape of the thing, and oh man, yeah. We could try to put the red wine and all that. So if we was going for like a painterly, I mean, we've been finished right here. Let's try realistic vision. Hyperfusion. And let's put a little more steps in there. Let's go like this. And even for that gold pattern, we could do like weird stuff, right? Let's try some gold. Throwing a lot at it. It's just basically these like algorithms that people made. That's if you find a good algorithm, then don't know if this will work, but I figure it's worth a shot. Here, let's see. Oh, let's do a little bit more. Let's come back with some of this. Let's just do something like this. Let's get rid of that. Let's do something like this. Oop. Undo. see if that. Okay, let's let's see if that'll work. Maybe I should get a more interesting like lighting situation. Try golden hour. Ooh, look at that. That could be the pattern, right? I'm liking that. Okay, shiny. Shiny gold pattern. Oh, look at the grapes. Ooh, this one looks great, man. Look at that. Ah, I like this one. Let's use this as an input image. Let's draw another 25 steps and see what we get. Oh, I love this one. Oop, it cannot do that. Oh, because of the glass caustics. Let's take that out. Let's draw another 25, draw another 25 steps. Oh, it's not doing it. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna use that as is. I like this one a whole lot. Let's add this as the input image. I'm gonna put back my caustics. Come on, where are you? Oh yeah, let's make another pass at this. I love that. Mmm. Ooh, look at that. Nip a little grape down there. Ooh, nah. Oh, this is hot. Let's go draw another 25 steps so we get more on that. Oh, yep, it can't do that. Oh, I love this one. This is great. Okay, so I like what's going on here. Let's use this as an input again. Let's put dark red. Let's get some dark. It's getting a little too light. Dark red wine grapes. Okay, wow. This is better than I thought. And it still kept somewhat of the shape of the grapes that we're doing. That sorry, that was the wine glass. And it just threw some fake reflections on there and like, you know. I think in the hands of an artist, this stuff is really good. Ooh, it's starting to get a little weird there. This is nice right here. I like the other one though. I like what I'm getting over here. Ooh, so let's see. Let's see if we can get like a photo max happening there. Let's try another model on top of that. This is not bad. I want to focus maybe more on the this gold pattern. Shiny, put metallic. Let's just see what this gives us. Ooh, that is nice. Not bad. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the pattern. Oh man, this looks great. Okay, let's compare it. I like this one. Don't like what it's doing down there. Oh, I like it. I like what it's doing to the glass though. Let's see. I didn't like what it did here, but it's somewhat coming together. Let's give it a little bit more steps. Let's go 90 on that. And let's back away on the shape a little bit. Let's go 3. Let's do that. Let's get one more iteration of this. And ooh, nice. I like that. know if it's gonna get any better than these. Okay, so I'm gonna do some in painting here, and this is where you could tell it what you want it to affect. You definitely want it to affect this heavily, so I'm gonna just paint that out there like so. And then yeah, I want some on the glass though, but not a whole lot. Someone here. Yeah, affected positively. Alright, save. Oh. Alright, preserve color profile. What do we have here? Let's go realistic vision. Let's go photo max. Let's try Hassan blend. Okay, let's take our time. Go. See what we get. I mean, we have so many good options already. We could stop right here, you know. Yeah, it's going. It's like rendering, but it's, you know, you gave it something to work with. Okay, that is looking good. Ooh, look at this one. Always the middle one, huh? That is not bad. I like this one. It's a lot more interesting. There's some weird colors on there. So I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna let's draw another 25 steps and see what we get with that. This one feels more natural though. This one has a little weird stuff in there. Oh, another 25 steps. It looks great. Let's do one. Let's do one more 25 steps. Let's do one more. Compare it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so we're gonna stick with this one, guys. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to let's download that one, and let's use this as an input image, and I'm gonna focus on just that lovely embroidery. So clear. So I'm just gonna do something like this. I'll put in focus. That's not how you spell embroidery. That's how you spell embroidery. That's interesting. Whole pattern embroidery. Okay, let's focus on this. Let's see where we can get us going. I just did like a squiggly pattern, and all of a sudden we get a pattern. Maybe we got 3. This here seems fine. This here looks like it has more of an edge. This one here it's kind of nice. I'm gonna go with this one here. Okay, guys, so I think that'd be it. Let's save this one. Download image. Open. Right. So in the end, we are between this one and this one. This one. Yeah, this one has a little more definition and all that to it. Hey, this has been xsinick with the xsinick show. This is what we did. We went from, you know, we went from like, I'll show you. That's the old one. It's not bad. That one is not too bad. Let's put this one on here. Okay, we went from this to that using Stable Diffusion and Blender. And guys, it's been fun. You know, you could take this to a whole nother level and really sharpen everything up and make it look ultra realistic. I'm fine with this though, and you know, we've been having fun. You know, you heard me talk with my brother Ryan about his book and everything like that. We jumped into Blender, we did some blendering. You know, at first I started working on some of the game Soul 3000, which is a game I'm working on, and then we landed here in Stable Diffusion, which is an AI software, doing some fun stuff, you know, with Blender. So, you know, hey, I encourage you to continue with your creativity. Check out the Discord right there on the screen right there, and check out my SoundCloud. Feel free, you know, subscribe to my Discord, subscribe to my Twitch channel right here. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is now my main home. And yeah, guys, you know, we could come together, we could have some fun, we could talk about some stuff, and we could see where the day goes, right? We could see how the stream goes. So, you know, it's a little loosey-goosey format for now until things get a certain way. Then maybe I'll be a little more regimented with, you know, actually making full tutorials and showing different things. But, you know, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think, right? I'll see you later. God bless and have fun. Take it easy. xsinick out. Awesome.